Hello everybody, this is Lisa Andrus, Psychic Medium, and this is your weekly Oracle card reading for April 7th through the 13th. This week I'm using the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. I think we just used them, but I felt guided to use them again, so I guess they have something else to say to us this week. I have pre-drawn the card. The deck is right there. I just shuffled it right before I took this video, and let's see what the week has in store for us. The Monday-Tuesday card is friendship, and it says make a date for a play day with one or more friends. So what I'm hearing right away is that you need to have a little bit more fun and make time for those friends that you've either lost track with or you've been wanting to see, but you say you don't have the time. I'm also hearing that some of us will make new friends. I'm hearing Archangel Michael actually saying that you will notice that you asked for protection in your life and for what was for your greatest and highest good. And as a result, some of your friends have disappeared. It is nothing worse than that there are just new friends for you that are coming into your life. I guess, you know, at some point I said to Archangel Michael I wanted him to protect me with in all things. And sometimes I say that to my clients. I think I say that in my book, that if you do that, just be careful when you ask for it, because some people may drop out of your life because maybe they weren't in your greatest and highest good. And sometimes, you know, that might not always be easy. And some of you have just been lonely and longing for new friends, and friends are on the way. What they're saying to me is you have to leave the house sometimes, you know, go to the park to walk the dog or sign up for an adult education class, something like that. And sometimes you have to make the first step and just ask the person that you've been chit-chatting with in class or whatever it might be, you know, if they would want to be friends or do something else. I'm not feeling like there's any romantic text to this card, if you will. It's just friends. Friends will help you, and there are some new friends along the way, okay? And then this is our middle of the week card, and it's set your sights higher, and it says increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Right away, what's coming to me is something that I believe I saw on Cheryl Richardson's Facebook page. I think that it said something like, you have all the abundance that you think that you're worth. And so for some of us, the message in this is about worthiness. We're worthy to have our dreams come true. Some of us are settling for some things, be it a relationship, be it a job, you know, something that we don't really want. I'm hearing actually specifically, whereas the other card wasn't romantic, this does have something to do with romance, and that you're trying to make something fit when you know it doesn't fit. So maybe you've been lonely for a long time and you've been seeing someone or wanted to see somebody, and what the angels are saying and the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins are saying is that you could do better, and you are worthy of that perfect partner or that perfect job or the perfect whatever. But start to think that you're worth your dreams coming true, because just as you would encourage your friends or somebody asking you for your opinion, so should you encourage yourself, okay? And then here's what we have for the weekend. Alchemy, and it says you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. What I'm hearing, first of all, is don't lose faith that your prayers are being answered, and this card is saying that everything you're doing is going to be abundant in one way or the other. You know, I write books, and I think I've said before, but I always have different business ideas coming into my head. And, you know, if you've been thinking of something, no matter what it is, you really have the Midas touch. So if you've been hearing or thinking, I wish they had this book but I've never found a book like that. Maybe it's for you to write. And even if you start the project now, obviously books don't get finished overnight, but it's about putting some words on the paper every day or as often as you can. They're asking me to tell you that when I wrote Gifted, it took a year because I didn't write every day. I had a lot going on in my life, but I stuck with it. And somehow at the end of it all, there is a book that became as a result of that. Maybe the example for you is not a book, but something that you've been thinking about starting. Is it a sudden career change? Is it going back to school, going back to nursing school? And you might think, I'm too old or I don't have enough money. But you need to get out of your own way, because if you think that you're too old and school takes 4 or 5 years, you're probably still going to be here in 4 or 5 years. And if you go to school now, you'll be starting on something that will come to fruition in time, whereas you don't want to regret not starting, whatever it is that you're thinking. But really, this is a good card. This is saying that your dreams are coming true, and I referenced this before, but if you haven't watched it, watch my 2014 12-month reading, because as I recall, the months of March and April are really good months. So this seems to be right on point with that. So even though there's a message in here to set your sights a little higher, instead of thinking of that like it's a bad message, it's actually a good message. It means that your dreams can come true, and we'll be either having our friends help us or meeting some new friends. So it looks like it's going to be a great week. Take care, and I will see you next week.